My daughter's school told me she'd been picked up early, but I had been at work all day. I was late because everything had gone wrong before the day even started. My car had been stolen 3 days earlier from outside my apartment. The police said it happened all the time. They said it might turn up. It hadn't. Since then, I had been taking Ubers everywhere and walking the rest of the way. That afternoon, my Uber dropped me off 2 blocks from Lily's school because traffic was backed up. I jogged the rest of the way, already thinking about how annoyed she would be. After school ended at 6, I was cutting it close. When I walked into the front office, the room was quiet. One woman sat behind the desk, tapping on her keyboard. "I'm here for Lily Carter," I said, slightly out of breath. She looked at the screen, then frowned. "Oh," she said. She was already picked up. I smiled because I thought she meant earlier that minute. I said that was fine. I reached for the sign out clipboard. She didn't hand it to me. "She was picked up at 1:46, she said. "By you." My stomach dropped. I told her that wasn't possible. I told her I worked until 5. I told her Lily stayed in after school every day. I told her my car had been stolen. The woman's face tightened. She said my full name again, slowly, like she was checking something important. "We have it on camera," she said. They showed me the footage in a small office near the back. The screen flickered before the video started. A woman stood at the front desk wearing a green jacket. Her hair was pulled back tight. She leaned forward to sign a paper. Then Lily walked into view. She didn't look confused. She didn't hesitate. She smiled and took the woman's hand like she knew exactly who she was. They walked out together. Through the glass doors, a silver sedan waited in the pickup lane. My car. The dent near the back tire was clear. The same dent I had cursed every time I saw it. I told them my car had been stolen. I told them I didn't understand how it could be there. The woman behind the desk asked if I recognized the person in the video. I said no. That was a lie. The police arrived. They asked questions in calm voices that made everything feel unreal. They asked who had access to my car keys. I said no one. Then I remembered the spare key I never replaced. They asked if Lily had a phone. I nodded. The officer told me to call it. It rang once, then stopped. A moment later, a text appeared. "Hi, Mom. I'm okay." My chest tightened. Lily didn't text like that. She sent voice messages. She used too many emojis. Another text followed. I left early. The officer asked if Lily trusted anyone else enough to leave school with them. I thought of my sister Marin. I hadn't seen her in months, but she asked about Lily constantly. She asked about her schedule. She once said Lily felt like a second chance. Lily didn't have any reason to trust her, but she knew she was family. She wouldn't have said no if Marin asked. Her to come home with her, so I said her name. They tried to track Lily's phone. The signal moved steadily for almost an hour, heading away from the city. I called Marin, straight to voicemail. Another text came through. "We're together." That was it. No more messages after that. The phone went dark. The officer said that didn't mean the worst. He said phones die all the time. He told me to breathe. I couldn't. All I could think about was how easily Lily had walked out of that school, how safe she must have felt. 2 days later, they found my car. It was abandoned near a wooded rest stop off the highway. The doors were unlocked. The spare key was gone. Inside the car, they found Lily's backpack on the floor. Inside the backpack was a folded piece of paper. It was written in Marin's handwriting. She wrote that Lily was loved. She wrote that Lily would never feel unwanted. She wrote that some mothers lose their children, and some mothers don't deserve to keep them. She wrote that Lily had chosen to leave. That was when I understood the truth. Marin hadn't panicked. She hadn't improvised. She planned this. She used my stolen car. She used the spare key. She used Lily's trust. She never planned to come back. They searched for weeks. For weeks, I couldn't sleep, even when the cops told me to hold on to hope. Easy for them to say. After a month of radio silence from my daughter, and a month of leads that led to nothing, a padded envelope arrived at my place with no return address. Inside was a photo of Lily. On the back, in Marin's handwriting, were 5 words. "Stop searching. She chose me."